What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory, where we are starting by going straight into FUT Champs with the team that you saw at the back end of yesterday's video. I was 4-3 when I came into Champs today. I didn't play any on Friday. I played 7 games on Saturday on stream, went 4-3, and I was just playing really bad. And I played these games on Sunday morning between around 9:30 and midday. To complete my set of games. So enjoy the gameplay. Thank you for being here. And happy Team of the Year, guys. And it's fascinating. It's not fascinating. It's something that I've, like, do you know, like, I never learn, right? This is what I'm going to go with. I never learn. When I'm playing heated, I'm like, go back to the old FUT Champs ranks, right? Where it's Elite 1, 2, and 3, Gold 1, 2, and 3, Silver 1, 2, and 3, Bronze 1, 2, and 3. I used to regularly hit Elite 3 and Elite 2, and every now and then hit Elite 1. I never made it into the top 100 or top 200, but I used to get Elite 1 maybe like 2 or 3 times a year, which was insane. And it always came from those times where every time I had a stressful game, even if I won it, I took a break. I just went away, just walked away. When I play stressed, Silver 1 players would beat me. When I play not stressed, I genuinely would fancy myself against absolutely anybody in the world. Probably not now. I don't think I'm at that level anymore. But the truth is still the same here. I was playing so stressed on Saturday on stream, and I watched back some of the gameplay that I was playing because I was like, I want to just see where I went wrong. And the place that I went wrong was constantly looking sideways at my chat to wait for somebody to say the wrong thing so I could have a pop because I was losing and I was frustrated and I wanted to take it out on someone. And that's, first of all, that's like just utterly abysmal from me, to be fair. But second of all, it's like, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? Like, get better. Like, mentally get better. Because in terms of skill set, I've got good wins in me. Do you know what I mean? We've got the ability to win lots of games. And this weekend is a testament to that. You know, we upgraded the team a little bit. Our wins increased, right? There you go. Happy days. That's a bit of a savage goal to concede, though, isn't it? And playing this morning, you know, like, something's going on a little bit in my personal life. And when I was playing this morning, it kind of grounded me. It humbled me. I don't really want to talk about it right now. Maybe I'll talk about it another day. But, you know, life is so valuable. And like, this game just doesn't matter at the end of the day. And so I was kind of like playing with just the thought of like, I genuinely don't care if I lose. Let me just play to enjoy. And I started playing so much better because I just couldn't care less. And I find that so strange. I know some of you behave like that as well, where not caring actually helps you and caring hurts you in terms of like playing a game or whatever. And it's the same for me. It's the same for me. Or that's the way it is for me anyway. And I wish I could not care all the time. Anyway, I've got lots of comments from yesterday's video because we've got a long bit of gameplay for today. And the first one that I want to address is Wap Daddy. And Wap Daddy says, rule number 1, never change a tactic you are comfortable with to squeeze in players. And you are absolutely right? I was playing with a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow last weekend league. I felt like I was doing really good. Okay, we only got 9 wins, but it wasn't the end of the world, you know. And what I should have done is just kept the same tactic and improved the team a little bit, especially with the fact that we've got Vieira now, we've got Zidane now. Like you know, we've improved a lot, right? The squad anyway. And I actually would go even further to say rule number 1 should be build a tactic you want to use, then find the players to fit it, rather than penalty, rather than building like trying to squeeze players in. And I do hate the fact but I don't have that thunderstruck Bukayo Saka in the team. Like, it bothers me. What I want to do this week is actually test him at striker or cam with, like, no Chem, basically, and no roles. I want to just see how bad it is. And if it's that bad, then fair enough. We'll wait until we can evo him into a cam or a striker. And if it's not that bad, then maybe we'll use him because I just love Bukayo Saka, right? And it's painful right now not having him in the Arsenal real team because of his injury. And so I really want to like use him in the game. But yes, you are absolutely right, Wap Daddy. We've then got KillerCat 07895 says, hey Nep, with the recent update and changes to pace, I wonder if you're getting burnt by attackers and not being able to pass the opponent's defenders as easily due to your Chem style selection. I know you're a big believer in attack and defense positioning, but I'm no longer convinced the extra 4 points you get with the Chem styles you select is worth missing out on the 8 pace. Interested to hear your thoughts. Yes, this is something I have been considering a lot, and after playing draft today, I would absolutely agree that it may well be time to go back to Hunters, Hawks, Shadows, and Anchors. And the reason why the draft kind of convinced me of that is because I had Sol Campbell, Centurions, or whichever one, the special one he's got, not his base card, but his other one. I had Sol Campbell at right centre-back with a Guardian or a Backbone or so, like something like that, maybe a Gladiator, and he was all right, he was good. I had Van der Ven as a left centre-back, the inform one with 89 pace, and he had a pace, I think it was Catalyst he had on it, and man, his recovery speed was insane. And it was massively noticeable, and he helped me massively because he kept getting back into the space where I needed him to defend. There is something to be said that if you know, a slower defender with high defensive positioning, maybe they're just in the right space so they don't have to recover. But yeah, I would definitely agree that it might be time to maybe do like half and half. Maybe like put my right side on Hunters and Shadows and keep my left side the way they are right now, and see if we can notice a difference. Because the only way you can notice a difference is by like actually like competing and testing, right? Rather than if I changed everyone to Hunters and Shadows, I wouldn't be able to know if it was any better or worse because there'd be nothing to kind of like marry it up against. But if you have the very same game where some of your players have Hunters and some of them Shadows, and then some of them have like the Dead Eyes and things like that, then maybe, what a class goal from me there, by the way, then maybe it'll be a better understanding of like, oh yeah, look, my right centre-back is cooking constantly, my left centre-back is always a bit heavy, a bit out of position, so we need to improve on that. What another class goal from me. So yeah, I absolutely agree with you. It's something to think about and consider now for sure. Jose says, hi Nep, I understand you like to keep playing narrow, so I'd suggest changing to the 4-3-1-2. It's still narrow, but it works way better this year than other narrow formations. I've improved massively switching to that one. Just hit last weekend 13-2 for the champs in the first time this year. Play passive, focus on passing, and spaces will literally open themselves in the attack. Keep up the content. The two things about that. First of all, whilst it's on my mind from it, I need to change my camera angle again. So I went away from the co-op camera because I felt like I went away from the co-op camera because I needed to rewire my brain because I kept doing the same things over and over and over and I wasn't improving at the game. So I forced something to change, and when I force that something to change, it forces me to play differently, so I have to like learn new techniques and new patterns. When it comes to the camera angle now, I think going back to co-op is really valuable because seeing those runs that the attackers make, and they keep making really good runs now because of the new patch, is really, really valuable. So I might change back to co-op or at least a higher, wider camera angle. In terms of the formation, I feel like I need defensive midfielders because I am really, really bad defensively. And I've tried a few formations where I don't have DMs and I just get absolutely slaughtered. However, I definitely think testing a new formation should absolutely be something that we do. By the way, it should have been blown anyway because of the time. I would be livid. I would be livid. I went 4-0 down in that game, by the way, and came back, which was really nice. But yeah, definitely testing a new formation is something that we should do. You know, one of the things I don't do every single year is try formations. I go to something, I stick with it, it works, then it stops working, then I force something else. I'll have some input from like a friend or somebody in the community or a viewer or something like that that will tell me to try this, and I'll try that, and I'll have like parts of success with it. And so because I have some success with it, I'll just change to it, and then I'll just keep running that until it starts going wrong again. I'm never ever like, all right, let's try this formation and see, let's give it 5 games of rivals and see how it plays. Tinker with it, try and find something that works. Okay, that didn't work, let's try another one. And I really should do that. Like, I play enough of the game every year to the point where it's got to be worthwhile, right? It's not like I only play 100 games a year or 200 games a year where you just don't have the time to tinker like that. I play like 3,000 or 4,000 games a year. I definitely have the ability to try. And just like you say, like, formations are one of those like really personal things. Like, I know that there is a meta formation and an overpowered formation all the time. And, you know, this year the 4-2-1-3 is like the most overpowered broken formation. Last year it was the 4-3-2-1, and I just really didn't get on with it last year, funnily enough. And funnily enough, this year, I also just really don't get on with it. Like the 4-2-1-3 I can't use. But finding something that really suits your needs is like can't be overstated enough. Like, it's really, really important to find that thing that really helps you. And it's another one of those things where it might not be super worthwhile. It might be the sort of thing that only nets you a win a weekend, or maybe even less than that. Maybe just, you might not even change the amount of wins that you get, but the wins that you do get might end up being more comfortable, right? But it is fair to say that you should at least try, because if it does get you 1 or even 2 more wins in a weekend, this year that's like a significant difference, right? 9 and 6 to 10 or 11 and 5 or 4. It's a huge change in the rewards that you get and the amount that you earn and such. So yeah, definitely worthwhile and worth thinking about. The man says you were doing bail as well. RIP the Arsenal RTG. The Arsenal RTG is still there. The rules at the start of this series were the only rules was we could only Evo Arsenal players, and they had to be first owner. We deviated from that a bit because some Evos we quite literally couldn't put Arsenal players into, so we just picked other players. And we also went away from the first owner side of things as well, because it was just like anchoring ourselves when we just really didn't need to. But the intent was never to just play with Arsenal players. We have dipped into that a fair bit because I really like playing with them. And we've got the best team at this stage in the game as an Arsenal team compared to any other year that I've been playing this game ever, right? Like, Arsenal are actually in a good place in real life, which means we get good cards in this game. It also means we get lots of promo cards and things like that. So, you know, in that regard, yeah, it's really, really nice. But yeah, not only is this not an Arsenal RTG anyway, Gareth Bale is just one of my favourite players. And I know, like, he's a Spurs player or an ex-Spurs player, but I just love Gareth Bale. Same as Heung-min Son. Like, I just love Heung-min Son. Like, even though he's a Spurs player, like, his player of the month from, what was it, FIFA 17 was so good. It just made me fall in love with him in real life as well. So, yeah. We have that to contend with. Tim says, anyone else struggle with this patch? The fact that the games are so unbelievably back and forth. Kickoff goals are worse for me than ever before. Well, I'm going to come back to that. And my centre-backs just seem to get further apart than even before. Any suggestions would be welcome. Yeah, look at all my games as well here, right? I think there's like more than 10 games in almost every single game. Sorry, more than 10 goals in almost every single game I play. I went 4-0 down in a game, won it 6-5. I was 4-1 up in this game. And I think I won it in extra time in like the 120th minute, like 7-6 or 6-5 or something. This is now a goal-heavy game. So get used to conceding goals, right? Because you're going to concede a lot of them. But also get used to scoring goals, because you're going to score a lot of them. And it does just come down to making sure that you outscore your opponent, which I know is like really Michael Owen-esque things to say. But it's it's a genuine truth. You've got to learn how to outscore your opponent. So focus on your attacking skills. Don't give up the ball easily, because if you get countered, you're going to be in big trouble. And do your very best to score as many goals as you can. Look at that. I went from 4-1 up to 5-4 down, and here we are 5-5 with a minute on the clock. And I ended up winning it at the very, very end. But in terms of kickoff goals, EA, when they changed the way the defensive line is to stop the 1-2 bomb over the top, you're clean through, they set them so deep, and there's a big gap between the defense and the midfield at the same time, to the point where once you kick off, you can literally just run, and if you in a straight line, and if you make it past the attackers, you're also through the midfielders and you're effectively on the defensive line, right? At that point, you also have, if you're in a 4-2-1-3 or any 4-3-3 formation with left wing, right wing, you can literally kick off and your left wing or right wing will run. You could pass it straight to them, and you're now 1-on-1 against the fullback. And it's just really stupid that by fixing the 1-2 pass backwards over the top chip through ball kickoff glitch, EA have introduced a brand new kickoff glitch to the point where, like, look at his wingers here. This guy can just, like, play it back, play it forward. Now his winger's already in behind. And it's like, damn, that's so dumb. It's just so dumb. So, yeah, it's typical EA and classic EA. But listen, I would say that this is probably the most fun the game has been in a long time, even though it's very goal heavy. I think that's way more engaging and way more entertaining than what it was before. We do get a 10th win, guys. Let's go and get our rewards. Right, guys. Not the performance I wanted in the last game there to try and get 11 wins. I bottled so many chances, guys, in this game. Take a 3-1 lead and put this one to bed. And then even at 2-2, I bottled 2 chances to go 3-2 up. And then even at 3-2 down, I bottled some chances to get back into the game as well. It was an open game and lots of shots, lots of attacks. This guy was doing something that was really strange. I want to show you 2 of his goals, 2 of his finesse shot goals that caused the goalkeeper to behave really strangely. Look at my goalkeeper. It's like he's not there. It's really strange. Let's put it in slow motion. Look, he's in a good spot to dive for it. And he just starts... And like, that's strange, that animation. But it wasn't the first time that the goalkeeper did it. Here's another time where he's done it. Where is it? Right here. Get a save off of him there. The ball comes into Sané. Goalkeeper's reset again. Look at that again. He just really strangely... Look, he's back. He's set again. It's not like he's out of position for it. He steps to the side to try and make the save. And then just turns around and watches it go in again. And this guy did that shot about 3 or 4 different times where it actually went wide of the goal, and the goalkeeper did the exact same animation, and I couldn't fathom it. We got 10 wins anyway, which is obviously better than last week, but given the way I played this week, I really, really wanted 11. I really wanted 11. I felt like 11 was there for the taking. We lost that game when my opponent had 10 men after being 2 goals up. I lost that game. And had my chances there as well. But we've got some good for right now and the ability to upgrade our team a little bit more. So what do we get from these winter wildcards? We get Icardi, we get Lavelle, and we get an Icon Haji. Hey, listen, not tradable, but we don't mind an icon, do we? We don't mind an icon. Next up, we get Minge. We get Parejo. Well, Jesus, is going to be bad, isn't it? We get Orban. So the second one, not so great, but good fodder for Gareth Bale, no doubt about it. And then we get our tradable packs. Can we hit ourselves a team of the year right here? Would also appreciate a team of the year icon. No, we can't. We'll take Gundogan. Send him to the trade pile for now because I might end up using him. We get 88 Katoto. Come on, where's my luck, EA? Where's my luck? Where's my luck? We get 88 Katoto, can go up to the trade pile as well. And then the final pick for us is going to give Inform Burkhart, 88 Messi, 85 Russo, and 85 Daly. Probably say Burkhart 85's got the best chance of being worth the most at some point. And then we go into the store to open these final packs. So obviously the Team of the Week packs right now are a bit dead, aren't they? I've got some more packs as well. I've got these attacker packs that we can open right now too. We've got the 3 Team of the Week players pack. Hopefully we get a walkout from this. We don't. That's fine. It's still going to be like 45, 50K's worth of cards right there once it comes time to sell them. Come on, store. Go. And then we've got another 3 Team of the Week players pack. Oh, wow. I didn't realise 10 wins gave 6 Team of the Weeks. That's really good. Especially with the price points that they're at right now. Let me just clear some of this because I could put some of this into the club or into the bin, really. There we go. Let's send all of that in. Let's send him back up, those back up. Let's just throw that away. Get a bit of space in there. Yeah, listen, that's all right, to be fair. 6 Team of the Weeks. You're looking at almost 100,000 coins there. That's really, really decent. Man, 10 wins. 10 wins the dream, right? 10 wins the dream. Right, here we go with an 82 by 20. No Team of the Year. It is a walkout, which is very nice. It's Xhaka, it's Hemp. And then it's a whole bunch of trash. But I have cleared the duplicate storage building those attacker packs. We've got... Wait, it's changed the order of the packs. Why does it keep doing this? EA, why? Why? We have got the 83x5 attacker packs. Here's the first one. Nothing doing. It is a walkout again, though. It's Hemp again and Sinclair in there. I've got loads of duplicate storage space right now. My duplicate storage is really healthy as well with the quality of cards that are there. We get another dud pack here, sadly. All dupes there, though, mind you. And then the final attackers pack here. Wait, what's that? That looked a bit different, didn't it? Looked like a little glow on that, but it wasn't. Another bunch of absolute trash. And so we've got an 84x10 tradable. Not a team of the year, obviously. It is a walkout. It's a striker. It's going to be Shaw. 2 more informs. I tell you what, guys. We have done all right from Champs Rewards today. What are 84 selling at? They're quite low right now. I'll hold on to them. 2 more informs. With the coins, with the inform packs, with that right there. Genuinely made probably like 250,000 coins or so, which is absolutely fantastic. And then an 87 double. No team of the year again. Again, it's Swanson and Irene Paradis. Now then, for the rest of the account, we will be back obviously anyway to build the 6 p.m. stuff. We get midfielders today, so we're going to be able to open these midfielder packs today as well. Once that 6 p.m. content comes, do the 83x10s and the 84x5s again, won't be a problem. In terms of the content otherwise, I just need to get 7 more games of squad battles or rush to get the 89x5, which we will get tomorrow. If I'd have got that extra win, might have been possible to get the 50 wins there, but I've had such a weird few weeks. Obviously, we're good everywhere else. Need to do Summer of Football as well, but I'll do that in squad battles with some Evos. And then in terms of Evos, guys, we of course finished Zidane during that champ stint, which was quite nice. Working on Martinelli, just need to play 3 more games and then score 3 goals with him, and then get into the second tab for him. We've got Plange, we've got Godfrey, we've got Ibrahim, we've got Gabriel, and we've got Gabriel Jesus to work on. And then in terms of the evolutions left, we got this playmaking protector yesterday, and I've got some options. As you can see right here, we've got 4 players. Ben White is a good option because it gives him 3 defending, which is brilliant. It gives him Relentless, which is really nice. It gives him 5 pace, which is really nice, and 4 dribbling. Don't really care about the crossing or the long passing or the curve or the vision, but it gives him intercept, anticipate, and wing back plus. And then it gives him force back plus plus. He doesn't get slide tackle plus because he's got block. All of a sudden, this Ben White card, yes, he's 89 rated, which isn't ideal, but he's all right. He's all right. The other options we've got here are Weenreuther, who is in desperate need of more of a sort of like passing and physical upgrade. I don't think I'd put it on her. That card is going to have to be one of the ones that we restart pretty soon. And then Tomiyasu, unfortunately, doesn't really gain much from the full boost. So he gains 1 defending, 5 positioning, 4 free kicks, bruiser and relentless. He does gain 5 pace, which is quite nice. 5 crossing and 1 dribbling and then whip pass. Then he gains 4 vision, 5 curve, intercept. Doesn't gain anticipate, I think, because he's already got it. And doesn't gain the playstyle plus because he's already got it. And then this card's decent, right? Again, at fullback, what I like about this card is 5-star weak foot, 6'2". He's got good passing stats, good dribbling stats. And now, with like an anchor, he'll have good pace, very good defending, very good physical, with very good play styles and exceptional roles. So I am tempted to put it onto Tomiyasu. The only other option is going to be Fox. She doesn't gain much either, though, unfortunately. She gains 4 free kicks, 5 positioning and bruiser, 4 pace, which is nice, 2 crossing and whip pass, and then 4 vision, 1 curve, intercept and anticipate. And I don't know. I've been playing with her this week and she is good. Like, this card is good. Card's very good, to be fair, isn't it? Definitely better than Tomiyasu. She's 4-star, 4-star as well, with 4 passing play styles. She does like anticipate as well, which is really nice and relentless. And then good rolls. I'd be tempted to put it on Fox, actually. I'd be tempted to put it on Fox. Obviously, we got Numero Foot Surge that we could put on Fox as well, but I didn't do that because I didn't think it was very good. I think I'm going to put Gendouzi in there. And then for Mentality Monster and for the Facilitator, they are going to both go on. I don't remember if it was Plonge. I think it was. Or if it was Godfrey, which it also might have been. But one of those 2 is going to get Mentality Monster and then the other one as well. So lots to grind, lots of squad battles to go through, get these cards up to date, to then go into rivals with and try and get used to this team. Overall, I quite like this team. Like I say, I think, funnily enough, I don't really care about the defending side of things this time around. I really like this back line. Once we get that better version of Gabriel, we'll be in a great spot. Once we evo up Fox, that'll be nice, and Scott's been very nice. The Rice, Vieira, Zidane, James midfield is very good. My biggest problem this weekend was this pit here, and it's funny to call them the problem because I scored an insane amount of goals, but I don't know what it is about this Thierry Henry. He scored a lot of goals for me, 18 and 11 and 15. His dribbling's just not good enough. Passing's only okay. His physical's not very good. Got good play styles, and that really helped. And then Trossard, he's going to go on the bench for Gabriel Martinelli. I think once I get Martinelli and Bale, all of a sudden I feel like my attack's going to be much, much better, and Trossard as a sub is going to be very good. So, yeah, lots of positives about the team right now. I think making the change into a few more meta players, for example, Casillas, Zidane and Konate, definitely helped. I narrowly won a few games where I don't think I would have won them had I not changed for the team. But let's see the 6 PM content and open some more packs and open some midfielder packs and maybe add another team of the year to this squad. Righty-ho, guys. We are at the end of another Road to Glory video. The team of the year midfielders are here. I'm probably not going to pack one because obviously we already got Lauren James. Hey, give me that 87 roll photo. I don't mind that. We got a player pick. I'm going to save the... Ooh. Let me throw her away. I've got 2 players to quick sell recover now. I'm going to save the 84x5 upgrades, 83x10 upgrades for tomorrow's video because we've already opened plenty today and whatnot. But we have got these midfielder packs to open and to see. Man, could you imagine? I mean, there's a walkout. Just don't give me too many. Don't give me too many dupes. I just didn't want too many dupes because I don't want to throw them away. And so I actually think that is going to just be the end for today. No Gareth Bale once again, which I don't mind too much because it gives me a bit of chance to build a bit more fodder up. But I am really looking forward to getting him into the team. When it comes to available fodder, we're in a strong spot. We're in a really strong spot. There's so many of these cards I'd be happy to just throw away and get rid of to help building towards the Arsenal past and present, or the top end meta that we can get to the point where I feel like I will be able to complete Gareth Bale, depending on how expensive he is, like very, very quickly. But yeah, for today, guys, 10 wins in champs, not the end of the world. Prefer to would have got 11, but something to work towards. Better than last week, which was obviously nice. For now, though, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. As always, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. I'm out. Peace.